Welcome students. Good morning. Today I am going to teach you tense forms. So this is from Unit 1 Functional Grammar and Usage. Come to the slides. Tense. Actually, what do you mean by tense? See, tense which shows or denotes time of an action or state of being. That's called tense. So the person who does something in the particular time that shows the time of an action, that is called tense. So I have before that we should know more about the pronoun charts. So I have given you the pronoun charts. There are 7 pronouns in English: I, we, you, he, she, it, they. For singular and plural I have divided into. Okay, so the first person singular it is I, and the second person plural it is we, you. So I have divided second person singular and plural you, and the third person singular he, she, it. Third person plural is they. So you just learn well the pronoun chart, then only you can write the sentence in the tense forms. So next we are going to see kinds of tenses. What are the kinds of tenses? Generally the tenses categorized into 3 things: present, past, future. So simply we have example for the present tense today, for the past tense yesterday, future tense tomorrow. So we can have like that examples. So each tenses has 4 subtenses. What are they? Simple present tense and present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Likewise past tense also and future tense too. So past tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, and past perfect tense. Future tense, simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. So they are categorized into 12 kinds. They are 12 kinds of tenses. So first we are going to see simple present tense. Simple present tense is used, the usage of the simple present tense, it is used to express what is actually taking place now. For example, here comes Afsal. Afsal comes here. That is the taking place time. Now, what is actually taking place now? That is called. See how it is rains. So second, to express habitual action. That's two. We can say he gets up early in the morning. That's he is the habit of getting up, etc. And he exercises every morning. Another thing, the simple present is used to express universal truths also. The soul is immortal, the earth is round. Because the soul is immortal here. So this is the universal truth it is given. Another thing, it is used to express a future action when the future tense is indicated by the context. Somewhat think we use the college reopens next week. We go to Delhi next Friday. So next slide, it is on present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is used to express an action going on at the time of speaking. At a particular time, what the time we are speaking, we use just present continuous tense. So the boys are playing football now. Sita is dancing here and now she is dancing. Note, so you have to note that thing only. This tense is sometimes used to mark an action that will happen in the future also. So I am leaving for Delhi tomorrow. Like this, we are going to have a sentence in the present continuous tense. She is getting married next week. So next thing, present perfect tense. See, the present perfect tense is used. The usage of the present perfect tense is to express an action that has just been completed. The action just now completed, that is present perfect tense we use. The sun has set, which means the sun just now sets. So the train has arrived. Just now the train arrives here. For the just now action it has happened, so we use present perfect tense. To express a past action, the result of which still continue. Still continue the result. So I have lived in Mumbai for 10 years. It implies that the speaker is still living in Mumbai. So in within brackets I have given you. So another usage is to express a future perfect when which, and such words as when, before, as soon as, till, after are used before it is. For example, I shall go there after I have done my lessons. I will attend to this business as soon as I have finished my work. So as soon as I shall have finished, we can write. Next thing it is present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense shows that the action that began in the past is continuing up to the present time. We can say, I have been working for 2 hours. Note, you have to be noted. In the present perfect continuous tense, we use since to indicate point of a times and for to indicate period of time. For example, I have given you since morning, since last night, since last Tuesday, since February, since 1947, since 8 o'clock, etc. we can say. For a long time, for 2 days, for 6 months, for 5 years, etc. Example sentence I have given you. John has been reading this book since January. So he has bought some book and he has been reading the book since January. The boys have been playing football for 3 hours. The boys have started playing at some more time before the time, but still they are playing for the 3 hours it is given. Next thing, I have given the example of the chart here, subject wise, and first person and second person, third person I have divided into the rules of the tenses, and I have given the sentence structure here. It is, you can use simple, continuous, present, perfect, and perfect continuous tense. I have given you singular and plural. I have divided each and everything. It is very clear. You can go through it. I speak, I'm speaking, I have spoken, I have been speaking. First person plural. We speak, we are speaking, we have spoken, we have been speaking. Second person singular and plural I have divided. Third person singular and singular also. The he speaks, he is speaking, he has spoken, he has been speaking. Next thing, past tense. Simple past tense is used to express that something was done or took place at a particular time that passed in the past tense. So I met him yesterday. Action done, it is past tense. He failed last year. To express a habitual action in the past tense, we can use simple past tense. I played tennis when I was in college. To express an action actually going on the or at the time it is stated. For example, while they bathed, we fished. Likewise, we have given while they were bathing, we were fishing. That's it. To continuous form. So next thing, past continuous tense. The past continuous indicates that the action was going on in this past time referred to. So it is giving the sentence, it is referred to the past time. So when I called upon her, she was singing. So next tense, past perfect tense. It is used to denote an action which had been completed at some point in the past time before another action commenced. So it will write like a before the another sentence, another action start to write. So it is given first action completed past perfect and second action took place in a simple past. I have given you. The train had left before they reached the station. I had finished my work. John came to meet me. That is, when John came to meet me, I had finished my work. The patient had died before the doctor came. So there are two sentences. Another action started here. So it is completed at the some point in the past time. Next thing is past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense shows that the action had begun prior to the past time being referred to. So we had been waiting for you for 2 hours when you came. Example, another thing, I had been working for an hour when the computer crashed. For the past tense also I have given the sentence structure. You utilize these things. Simple future tense, we move into the simple future tense. Simple future denotes an action that will take place in the future. I shall see you tomorrow. They will go on holiday soon. This is the example. See, it denotes only the future action. Futurities only. Future continuous tense. The future continuous tense denotes an action going on at some point in the future. She will be singing at my wedding. So that is the future thing. She will come and sing that song. It shows future thing. Future perfect tense, next thing. The future perfect denotes that an action will be completed at some point of the time in the future. You will have not boarded your flight by the time I reach the airport. See carefully, the future perfect denotes the action will be completed at some point of the time in the future. The play will have begin when you get into the theater. We shall have reached the station before the train gets in. They will have spent all their money by then. Last thing, the future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense shows the action, whether finished or unfinished, has been in progress for some times. That is, whether it is finished or unfinished, not at all, but it has been in a progress for some times. Though we shall have been playing for 3 hours when you get there. They will have been making preparations, arrangements for the marriage for 2 months. So noted here, so you have to be noted, the future perfect continuous is quite uncommon in English always. So here also I have given the sentence structure for the future tense. You can use this. You can write with the things. Thank you, students.